Welcome to the segment People Watch. Today is February 19 and Valentine's is definitely not over. Love is still in the air. This afternoon we feature three power couples in People Watch, where they share their story on how they met, their experience on how to support each other, and their advice to couples who are in the same company or industry. Our first power couple. The lady is the president of the Corporate Executive Search Group, a member of the IRC Global Executive Search Network, CEO of its thought leadership platform, the IRC Institute, and is a former past president of PMAP. The gentleman has more than 50 years of experience in HR in a wide range of industry: manufacturing, agribusiness, international construction, finance, and professional services, the big four, so to speak. Currently, he provides HR consulting services to large entrepreneurial growing companies. Ladies and gentlemen, their love story and how they met. Grace and Veer Zata.
I met Veer in the 1980s because the executive director then, Fe Palileo, asked me to interview him for an article I was writing for the PMAP newsletter. Um, Grabe, ano pa nun? Ano nga yun? Hindi printed eh. But anyway, mimeograph pa noon. So I interviewed him for an article about CSR. And then in the 1990s, he became one of my job candidates. And then that was it. So fast forward, many years later, four PMAPers went on a trip to Coron. And that was it. These four people were not even seeing each other socially, except in PMAP committee meetings.
Because we are all HR practitioner. Doon sa Puron, niligawan ako ni Grace.
Yan na nga sinasabi ko eh. Kaya sabi ko ako nasasagot niyan.
That was so cute. Love is powerful. How can an interview form an article for an article of CSR on CSR be the start of a love and romance? Thank you very much, Grace and Veer Zata. At this point, we move on to the second power couple. Both are internationally certified meta coaches and licensed neurosemantics trainers by the International Society of Neurosemantics, or ISNS. They have always worked together as co-trainers, developing leadership and team building programs since their college years until they formally established their training company in 1998. The then Servant Leadership Training Center, now evolved to Breakthrough Coaching and Consulting Incorporated. Please welcome Vanessa and Salvana.
We support each other through spending one-on-one time to talk, whether in meals or in bed, after prayer, and keeping our weekly dates.
We also speak from the heart, no? Not only about stuff from the house or about the business, but we try to be ruthlessly compassionate to each other.
We are ruthlessly committed to bringing the best out of each other, even directly bringing out issues.
So in other words, really doing those difficult conversations without being difficult to each other.
That's the key. And compassionate enough to support each other and to listen so that the other person feels safe during those difficult conversations.
Well, we did not always relate in this way, di ba? May mga dramas din naman. But with practice and time, habits become permanent.
Yeah, and we applied what we teach, especially in our meta-coaching discipline, to have quality conversations.
Business-wise naman, we learn to be clear about our roles. So if I'm the CEO, there are certain things that I will decide on or I need to focus on, and siya being the chief learning officer, then he takes to those roles as well.
And then we make sure that we are patient when the other person is struggling or not yet available for the business or preoccupied with his or her individual accounts.
Yeah. So, and then of course, we should be ready to step in case the other person is not able to, nagkasakit ba, or too much to do, willingly and without complaint.
Yeah. And we set boundaries between work and home life. Like when with family at dinner,
do not talk business.
Most importantly, we encourage and invest in each other's growth, development, and passion in all areas of our life.
That's right. Always remember, one should be ready to step in willingly in case the other person is not able to do so for some reasons. Great, and thank you, Vanessa and Aldem Salvana. At this point, our third power couple. The lady is the country HR head for two entities in the country, Merck Incorporated, a German pharmaceutical company, and its shared service center in Manila, the Merck Business Solutions Asia Inc. The gentleman works in a local group of companies based in Manila and at the same time serves as consultant of Department of Agriculture and Department of Trade and Industry as a Go Negosyo mentor. He also serves as the panelist of the ETIAP program, or Expanded Tertiary Education Equivalency and Accreditation Program for various universities. Ning serves in the PMAP board, while Dr. Marvin serves in the PMAP Foundation board. Let me now read to you the advice of Ning and Dr. Marvin Adolfo for those working in the same company or same industry. Sometimes in places which are known to both of you, you discover a gem. Ning wanted a white Malaysian cat and a beagle, so Marvin gave her two white Malaysian cats and two dogs, a beagle named Kylo and a pure black hairy aspen named Shauner. Let not your conflict last till dawn. Do not even bring your tampuhan to the office, especially if both of you are working in the same organization. Ning and Marvin are both clear that there is no single magic ingredient to a happy marriage, but there are a few things that they agree are fundamentals. They should talk about this topic for days, but for the sake of simplicity, they keep it to a round of five things that they think are important to one's marriage. Number one, forgive. Say sorry and move on. Make up no matter what it costs. Otherwise, there will be a wall between the two of you, built by the bricks of your unresolved conflicts. Number two, time and relationship. The most important relationship in your family is between you and your spouse. It really helps you to regularly spend time just enjoying each other's company. The time investment is worthwhile. Number three, communication. If you don't, you're going to miss the mark in communication, and without good communication, your relationship may be challenged. Every cause of stress in marriage can be addressed with honest and open communication. Number four, traveling. Travel together whenever possible. Marvin joins Ning when on official trip and vice versa. And number five, compromise. Just give in. You give a little and you gain a lot. It's not happy wife, happy life, but it's happy spouse, happy life. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. We have that was our talk from our the third power speaker. Three powerful speakers, three powerful couples, three great lessons on relationship and love. As the young generation would say, sana all. And always remember, even during changing times, even during challenging times, and even if we enter to the new normal, love is always here to stay. Love is permanent and never ends. Let us live with it. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Back to you, Joe.